Ed, what are you doing? Quit jumping around. Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. And I got this tonight. Yes, I know the paper tray is open. And I will figure out how to put this back in a minute. Close the tray. Problem with these things, you get them in, and they don't want to stay in. Maybe that goes in there. No, don't see the way over there. Okay, sorry about that. This thing is very heavy compared to my Canon. I went down to feed the cats, and I said to myself, "Self, what is this giant monstrous thing sitting there?" So I took it upstairs. It took me a while to figure it out. This is an HP Envy Photo 7855 printer, scanner, copier, fax. I don't know, do you only fax anymore? Apps. I don't know if you can see it, but no, I guess you can't because of the glare. But there's a guide, and you lift that to scan it, and then when you lift, and every time I do this, I don't quite get it right. I'm afraid of breaking it. Somehow, I got it to work earlier. Maybe it won't open if one door is open. Well, in any event, it does lift up somehow. Oh, there it is. Okay. And in there, oh God, that's heavy, is the printer area, and it has two cartridges. They run about $42 for two. They're a little cheaper if you get a knockoff brand on Amazon. This sells for $200 new on Amazon. Adorama brand new, $329. I forget what Best Buy is. And then there's ones on eBay. I got this in here. Has these big trays to hold the printer paper. Now it's squawking at me. Now my Canon, which I still haven't set up, I intend to do that this way. I did a lot of cleaning today and yesterday. Everything from here to the door is cleaned up. 8 million packets of diapers to go to Patty and Kathy. Patty's taking Kathy back to the hospital tomorrow, and to Social Security and shopping, and she's taking me to go get cat milk. So I'm going to give this to Patty. Be quiet. Printer tray is open. I know it's open. Shut up. Gonna nag the hell out of me. I don't know why it's open. It shouldn't be open. That's going to try to hold in my lap, probably. Oh, there we go. Okay. God, this is noisy. Oh, it's flashing at me. Main tray. I guess that's this thing. I got it to work a minute ago. Well, there it goes. No. Yeah. No. Hold on. Okay. Well, I got to shut up. Okay. Last I dropped this, compared to my lightweight Canon, this weighs a ton. But Pat didn't have one. So I am going to give it to Patty. Because if I give it to Kathy, little creatures will go in it and ruin it. So it's got cartridges in it. Patty went to get some paper and connect it to her Windows 10 laptop on her computer desk, and she's got a printer for free. And I've got a whole bunch of diapers to give her that were left in the shopping cart. So those are free. No, it's not an MV printer. $42. But I looked on Amazon. You can get a knockoff, the official HP. But you know, they make their money off the cartridge. They don't make them off the printer. The official HP price is $42 for 2 cartridges. They last well unless you do one hell of a lot of printing. So let me look on, I just looked it up on Firefox. Okay, they had a side-by-side comparison of the HP. Okay, here we go. Value toner, remanufactured cartridges aren't any cheaper than the HP. You may have to buy the real stuff. $42.54 for 2 cartridges, $21.17 a piece. The blue and the color, or black and the color. Sorry. Now the upgrade to this of HP comes in colors. This comes only in black. And this won't work. So this goes 465 pages per cartridge. So unless you're doing a whole ton of printing. All right, the original tricolor cartridge 2-pack is $41.89. Now, if you buy a black one, and I don't know, some won't let you use it without the color. $19.89. So, and let's gee, they have ones here for 51. They have one. Hold on, this $25.89 tricolor. Let's see what this is. No, it's not the right. No. So, not the right one. So this is an HP, by the way. Envy Inspire 7950E. So, okay, the tricolor ink cartridge by itself without the black, or maybe it works with 3. No, you gotta have. Oh, that won't work, will it? Hold on. No, it's. Maybe you can get a single cartridge for $25. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I got Canon cartridges. I haven't figured out if I put the originals in or the. I had a mouse in my radio, and the printer was never ready. I dreamt about Art Bell last night. It was not a good dream. Happy New Year. I didn't come on because I woke up at 12:05. And I'm lying there, and I got a cramp in my right knee calf, and then I got a cramp in my right leg above the calf, up between the knee and the hip, and my body said, "You're not getting off the bed." So that was the end of my New Year's. I didn't do live video. I set the clock for 11 o'clock. I took a nap, and I never heard it. So I'm sorry I didn't come on like everybody else in America was doing. You got a mouse in your radio. You're supposed to have the mouse on the computer. Maybe it was an escaped Ratty Patty mouse. Or it escaped out of George Norrie's mustache. Anyway, I hope everybody had a great New Year. Lots of flooding in the Bay Area and Sacramento. Niles Canyon Road, which Kathy and I and Patty go to a lot to go to Niles, is closed, landside. There's a road in Danville. Well, the road's not there anymore. It completely collapsed into the canyon. You see part of a road, and then there's air. And around Sacramento on the roads and freeways, the shoulders have gone. Lots of people went off the road. Tried to drive in the shoulder, and suddenly the shoulder is gone. The rain washed them out. Tons of cars out there, so it's pretty bad. We're going to get rain tomorrow, tonight, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Patty's going to take pity on me and come by and take me to Costco and Target and pay my Capital One bill and Target bill. Get cat food, get cat litter, and she gets a $200. I saw this refurbished on eBay, I think, for $140. That house a $200 printer. I don't remember what I paid for mine, but now I'm going to clear this section away tomorrow or the next day. I work for a while, and then my body says, "You gotta lie down. You're done." So I can only do so much, and then my knee or my back or my feet start hurting, and I can't do anything. So, but I went down to the elevator. There it was. And I wonder what this is. It looked awfully big. And it is, but you compare mine. Mine is like having a MacBook Air of the current vintage, and that's like having a 2000 MacBook. That's the only comparison. I don't know from PCs, but you know, this thing is huge. So, but it works. It needs to be dusted off. And well, Patty gets a free printer. So, and it's not an MB printer, it's an elevator printer. Or it's next to the elevator. People leave all kinds of stuff here, but I guess they got a newer printer. You know, I'll tell Patty what cartridge to get. She's got a laptop, she's got a tablet. And then tomorrow she'll get packages of diapers, and Kathy will get some of those. I may keep one for myself. I sometimes have problems being old. And then we'll clear this here. And by the way, I found this shirt among. There was a bin in the closet. I put away Christmas decorations. And there was a bin. I said, I wonder what this bin is in the hall closet. It was full of clean clothes. So I have the cigarette smoking man from the X-Files. So, mystery of the clean clothes. I cleared stuff away there. And somebody left this gigantic bag. This thing. I'm going to let it dry out. I don't think it's wet. I think it's just cold. But this is a bag that a family of 12 can live in. This thing is, I don't know what you do with this thing. Sports equipment. And it's huge. But I figured if I go to the laundromat, I can put a big plastic bag in here and then put all my clean laundry in it. And then drag it home or whatever. But that was down there. This is a Western Pack product. I have no idea what it packs. Maybe a punch, I don't know. So, what for what? Well, some lady, I saw a video, I forget where it was, her house flooded, she rescued her 3 cats. So, what does Patty need a printer for? She might want to copy documents that are important, to scan stuff. I had to scan, I'm not going to show you the form, I had to scan this today. Because I didn't get one last year. They didn't send me the form. This is for the DMV, for my handicap placard. Even though not in a car, I do go out with Kathy or Patty, or if I'm out with somebody else and I need the placard because of my cane and my problems with walking. Well, they didn't send me one last year. Now they're doing it. You must send this in to verify that you still need the placard. So I scanned that with my phone and typed the things I needed to type and then send it off. But you could do that in the printer. I've had to scan stuff and send it to people. So, you know, why is Patty the printer? The printer is useful. I have a lot of documents in my Canon. The only problem is Canon uses this weird garden proprietary weirdness. And I've never known to figure out how to get them off the printer onto my former Macs. I got to call them up about that when I finally set the print. I got 2 new cartridges and 2 old cartridges, and I can't figure out which ones are the old, which ones are the new. I don't remember which ones I put in. So one of them is sitting on the desk over there. So when I get the software put in it again, and I think the old way I had to wire connect it. I don't remember if I can do it to my Mac Mini. Later this year, I will get another Satachi dock with the SSD capability, which I hadn't realized I was buying the wrong one. Then I can put a 1 terabyte SSD in there and have enough storage space. I have a lot of photos and documents and saved videos and all that. But there's times I need a printer and I have to go down and go to Pack Mail and have them scan something and pay Terry money for that or print an email out. My printer has a scanner. It's colored, black and white. So Canon PIXMA something or other. The chair is blocking it. Oh, when I went out my backpack, this was in my backpack. This got the outside of the backpack, the outside pockets got soaked. The inside pockets didn't. So I'm going to carry a garbage bag now and cover the backpack when it's raining. They do have a big golf umbrella at Costco when I get it. It's $18. I'm not sure what you mean by floor waters, but I don't know what happened to a lot of pets in this storm. I'm sure a number of people have died. 2 people drowned in their cars. They got trapped and couldn't get rescued in time. That's very sad. So, but I'm obligated to Patty. She's driven me around and taking me to the hospital when I had COVID, taking me to the hospital when I had screaming pain from my kidney stones. So I'm obligated to her, and it's a nice thing to do. You know. I said, "Yeah," I called her up. Hey, you need a printer? Yeah. So she has a lot of pictures on her tablet, so she could now print those out, send them out as Christmas cards or something, or just greeting cards. So, and I finally ordered the medication for Fluffy and little girl, but unfortunately it won't be here for a week. I'm going to take this hat off because it doesn't fit. Won't be here till next Tuesday. It's low UPS truck. Computer, be quiet. So, oh, and this printer, I'll have to tell her it works with Alexa. So, if she has an Alexa device, it will talk with Alexa. I don't know my Canon works with Alexa. Let's see what I can see what, I can never see this. Of the tiny print. Clear off this chair so most of the I still can't see it. Hold on. The hell is it? I got paperwork on top of my printer which I have to move. What are you, printer? I think they put it in the very bottom of the printer in little tiny print which I can never read. Oh God, I can't see it. Somewhere. There it is. MG3222. Finally found it. Little tab in the very bottom. Someone who can't see small print. Okay, let's Let's see here. Okay. That's what I said. Okay, now. All-in-one wireless inkjet printer with scanner and copier. Uh, Used 150, used 284, new $400. So, and this will print envelopes. I've never tried to do that. Wireless auto scan, network scan, push scan, USB wireless scanning. I don't know how much this does, but so let me software and drivers manual. I don't know if I have to connect this or not. Okay, it's gonna give me a download. So I haven't used the printer in 2 years. It's been in the bedroom. So hold on. For some reason, my Mappy keyboard keeps going into caps lock on its own. It's caused me a great deal of trouble. What? Hold on a minute. Bear with me for a minute. I've got to type this in so then I can go back to what we're talking about or something else. One screen error. Well, I'll have to call Canon. It's not working. Maybe I got to have it connected to my computer, which doesn't make sense because it should work. Or maybe they want you to read all this crap. Try this one more time. Oh, not going to work. I got to call them and say, why isn't this working? Try the other one. Oh, that's an old copy. That's why. Okay. Old and ancient copy. Hold on. $2017. That's why I wasn't worried. It's too old. I had to call them the last time I did this when I had the 2010 iMac. I couldn't get it to work. it's working now. Okay, let me get out of that. Okay. That was exciting. I have a service animal. I have 2 cats. They're an emotional support animal. I don't have a where would I keep another animal? I got mama cat, kitten, tiny one, little sweet gray, big headed gray, shy one gray, fluffy and little girl. I got 8 cats. I don't need any more animals. I got 8 cats I'm feeding. I need a service animal that does laundry and housework and cleaning. Will drive me to the store and the bank and Costco. That kind of service animal is one I need. Carry it in the bag. Then when she's done, put her back in the bag. Oh, I meant to look that up. Hold on. Don't need a service animal. Don't need a dog. I can't walk with my cane. And I can't walk the dog. Western Pack. Okay. I do not need a service animal. I tease Patty. I call her dog Zoe the surface dog. Surface, dive, dive, dive. Every time someone walks by the door, Zoe goes crazy and goes nuts and barks. So, did that twice tonight. Kids walked by the door and then somebody knocked on somebody else's door and Zoe went crazy. Zoe's very sweet, but she goes nuts when someone goes by the door. All right, now let's look up. Oh, God, I already forgot what it is. Western something. Western Pack. No service animal for me. What would I do to it? I mean, if I go out, do I want to drag a dog with me? Do I need to drag a dog? No. I'm going to have an electric scooter this year. Okay. They make camera bags. Oh, it's West. Yeah. Okay. Cheap. No, it's a tea pack. That's not Amazon Fashion. That's not it. All right, let's see what this thing is. Not a messenger bag. Oh, this is a duffel bag. Yeah, okay. This is a duffel bag, travel bag, 70-liter capacity, $35. Oh, yeah, $35 bag. Yeah. So, and let's see, 44 degrees in Martinez. High wind alert tonight, and the only other news I got an email saying that a Buffalo Bills player collapsed during the game and looks like he had a heart attack, and they suspended the game. Pineapple Express moved the region Wednesday, continue till Thursday. Substantial rainfall to the Bay Area and Monterey Bay region on already saturated soils. Flood watch in effect from Tuesday night to Thursday afternoon. And it did flood in Danville. It flooded in San Francisco big time. Sewage going down the street. It flooded in stores. The Oakland Zoo entrance got wiped out. A sinkhole formed. Chupacabra, yeah, yeah. I'll have that as my service. Yeah, have that as the service troll render. It will render the troll, render the trolls with its claws. Render. There we go. Service troll rendering. And no more troll. Nice, MB. MB, come here, MB. I got one pet the chupacabra. Or maybe go down to Coast headquarters in Denori. I want to be on the show as a host. This is my friend Choopy. Choopy is very upset that you don't have me on as a weekend host for Coast to Coast. Are you going to do something about that, George and Tom? Let's see what they do. And Choopy shows up with a Free Art Bell t-shirt. The guy is selling a decal. He wrote me today on eBay. Art Bell's Spooky Matter on Sirius XM. And I dreamt about Art last night, but I'm not going to say what the dream was about. Art was not married to any Filipino. He's married to a dumpy, blonde, older woman. Except that Art was dead, but nobody seemed to know Art was dead except me. Very weird dream. So it's the second or third time I've dreamt about Art Bell. I don't know what that means. You dream about dead talk show host. So, and I miss Art Bell a lot. So did the guy who wrote me. He missed Art Bell too. But he had a decal and he should sell it as a magnet. So I can't tell you the site on eBay. They won't let me. So I'm probably gonna buy the decal. It's $4. And then when I get his address, write him and then find out how to get the magnet and other things. So always looking for something. And Art Bell, The Art of Talk, I don't have an autographed copy. I have a library hardback, former library. Art Bell autographed The Art of Talk. They're going for as high as, or they're asking as high as $500 for it, which blew my mind. So, service animal for my cat. You're obsessed with service animal. No, don't need, I'm the service animal for the cat. Yes, Fluffy. Yes, baby boy. What's that chilling in your tail? Now hold still. What is in your tail? I can feel it. You have the bad burr in your tail or something. He hates it when I do that. So does the little girl. I can feel it, but now I can't find it. No service animal for my cat. I'm the service animal. Fluffy and little girl, they sit in the entryway to the kitchen, and while they don't put their paws up, if they look at me, I can't do it right, but food, 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 food. I'm the service animal. I go in the kitchen to get coffee, something to eat, do the dishes. Fluffy runs in there. Not for Fluffy. I'm doing dishes. I'm washing the dishes. I'm cooking my dinner. I'm going to have your dinner after I eat. I eat first, then I eat. And then sometimes I feed the dreaded mama cat because she sits there and claws the screen door. So the internet service animal. I'm the service animal. And they've got me well trained after 16 years. Little girl let out a mighty meow today. Big, 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 loud meow. She chirps now. I got the blanket turned up to 6, so they're very happy. And this cushiony, pillowy thing is on the bed. Well, it's too big for the bed, but it's very soft. I've got to remake the bed tomorrow. But this is it's really cushioned. I've got to strip the bed, remake it, because the old pads I had on keep slipping this way, and I have to scoot myself over to the far left. I broke a connector today. Went to sleep. I got the iPad to charge. Not sure about the iPhone, but the one on the connect to the iPhone snapped off. Luckily, I've got an extra one. And woke up with my right hip very, very hot because the iPad, the iPhone, and the phone were under the blankets. When they're under the blanket, they get red hot. And I had to go to the bathroom and cat, I wish you hadn't done that. Tipped over the bowl of food. Getting cat food on the bed. So that's how I woke up this morning. I woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning and broke the connector to the USB-C cable. Now I'm gonna have to eventually buy an extra one, but I'm gonna have to set something up where all the stuff gets up there and make sure I don't go to sleep. Oh God, my hair looks like crap. Hold on, just saw my hair. Patty's gonna bring over the clippers, I hope, and give me a haircut. I went by one shop, $25 for a haircut. I'm going, are you out of your mind? 25 bucks for a haircut. Whoa, whoa, what the hell? The two screens are jumping all over hell. Okay. So, very gratified. I got all this diapers out of here. Picked up a whole bunch of stuff. I swept the floor with a broom. We're going to go this stuff. Then tomorrow, Kathy's waffle maker. She'll do a video. And her bag of magazines will be gone. And I got 2 bags of magazines and then some fruit drinks. People leave all kinds of, they're perfectly good. They're sealed. They're in those aluminum pouches. Fruit punch or something. I will hang up the shirts tonight before we go to sleep. What the hell would you carry in that thing? I guess if you're going camping, you carry a tent in there. So, we found a dead mouse once in a old TV or radio. It had desiccated. So, how to spot a toxic boss at the recruitment stage? Well, wish I'd known that when I worked for a living. Okay. What do you put in this? Let me click in this eBay thing. New with tags is $34.95. It looked like the one I had left. Yeah, well, it's a little different. The logo is a little different. It's green. This one's black. Holds quite a, 3 large pillows, blankets. Great for travel, camping, outdoor storage. Well, I'm going to use it for laundry. So, and I did find one thing. I found a MacBook. So, I'll probably buy that in March. Or buy myself a birthday present in April, but still available. So, a newer one than one. I cannot remember the password. My 2009 MacBook Pro. I've got to go to Berkeley and take that and please fix. But this one will be newer. So, and then I got the parts bookmarked for the 2010 iMac, the 2009 iMac that Kathy broke, the 2008 that doesn't work, and the 2010, matter of money. And I can get all the parts for the Thunderbolt display if it still works. And there goes the iPad. Shut you off. They shut the Wi-Fi off, or so I thought. It wants me to play Domination. It's charging finally. I get me Wi-Fi notification with the Wi-Fi off. That's weird. So that was able to play my Dominations. I've been on the game so long they kicked me out of the alliance. That was annoying. Found the right position to put it in. Saw a video where you take a small piece of rubber and you put it under the charging port on the iPad, and that holds it in place, and that'll hold the cable in place. So that may be the whole problem. I'm still getting a new battery. Definitely for the iPhone. Well, I'm not about to go get the Mac out of the bedroom. Here is some Christmas wrap. So let me get the screen up to where I can see it. And it was really stupid. And she got ripped off. She got way overpriced. I found Macs on eBay for $120, $130. Same Mac she bought. She paid $300 for it with no warranty. She got out of the car. Here's the Mac. She got out of Patty's van, carried it by hand, which was stupid. She should have put it in her stroller. And she hit the cinder block wall and cracked the screen. And then the Mac stopped working. So, $300 for Mac that she had for 30 seconds or something. So, she went and got another Mac. Or I got her another Mac on eBay. I said, why didn't you talk to me? Well, Patty was nagging me to get a computer. And I said, you don't talk to Patty about getting a computer, you talk to me. Because I know all about Macs. These older Macs. By the way, this is a fine selection of mail. It's been stacked up here. It'll go in me. This is my little box. I have a bunch of Christmas wrap and decals, stickers. No more stickers. Stuck to the thing. Bus schedules. Oh, I got a Senda. Senda has gone up to $5. Used to be $2 before the pandemic. And there was an article today. Gas prices may go up. What would Joe Biden do next? He's sitting in St. Croix or something. Didn't you, man? All right, now. This is where I put my bills. So that's what she did. She went right into the cinder block wall where the garbage this dumpster is and just broke the, I looked at it today. I said, will Gorilla Glue fix that glass? It's a diagonal crack, but it's weird. It comes down and it goes right down the middle. It's like you took the glass and broke it like it was a matzah. It's broken in half, right in half the screen, across the screen. Now you can get a new glass for it for $35. Luckily, she did not break the bezel, but I can't see the small connectors, so I have to go and I know everything about the Mac. You got to open it up with suction cups, or if it's the ones with the tape, and I hope it isn't. You got to peel off all the tape very carefully. You got to disconnect all the cables. With the other way, you do both ways. You got to do it suction. One's magnetic. You just use a suction cup. Another one uses a sponger, which is like a little guitar pick. Disconnect cables for the camera and whatever else is in there, and then reconnect it. But I want to put a new hard drive in. I want to see if the CD read write works. Put more memory in there. It had memory, the one I bought her originally, but that died too. So I got 4 Macs in the bedroom, and I finally found the front glass and the LED display or LCD, whatever it is, for the Thunderbolt and the power cable. And there are 3 cables that come off of it. Because Apple went into this weirdness where you had the power cable and it would be powered by your computer. And dust things all over my I don't know where I think this is wash that Patty washed that her dryer lint thingy didn't work very well because all my clothes, everything she washed had little lint balls on it, which is a real pain. Picking these damn things off. So anyway, that's what she did. Things break on her. Recently, she put a piece of plastic by mistake, something she was cooking in the microwave, and it destroyed the microwave. That's part of the thing. Kathy, not to keep doing that. I keep saying Patty for Kathy, Kathy for Patty. Kathy doesn't listen to instructions, doesn't listen. And the other thing is she's impulsive, she's impatient. And I try to tell her this is how you do stuff, and it just goes in one ear and floats around for a while and then goes out the other ear. Do you understand what I told you? Uh-huh. Yes, I did. And then when it doesn't work or she breaks it or something goes wrong, why did you not follow my instructions? I don't know. Did you understand me? Yes. So I just tear my hair out a lot. And don't want me, oh Lord, why? There were 38 million people in this state when I met her. Why couldn't I find someone? And I just, why? What did I do, Lord? What did I do in the last? Was I Hitler? Was I Genghis Khan? What was I? Attila the Hun? Napoleon? What did I do to deserve this? Because it drives me nuts after a while. I have to go up to the house and fix stuff. The Sony stopped working. I went out and found her TV. The Blu-ray player stopped working. I don't know why the Blu-ray player stopped working. Went and bought her new Blu-ray player. It works fine now. The LG still works. But I expect one day there will be a call. The television stopped working. I don't know why. I went up there with the Sony when it was working. Found out the reason why it wasn't working. The battery in the remote. That's why it wasn't working. And I wasted 4 hours on the bus putting batteries in the remote. And it's like I want to scream. I want to kill. You're driving me crazy. Put your hands on your neck and squeeze. No, that's Peter Lorre from him, but and also from Warner Brothers cartoon. You're driving me crazy with this stuff. I have to waste my time to come up here and debus. And then I gotta wait for the bus. And it takes 2 hours each way. And I find out you need a new battery. You can't go next door and buy some batteries at the mini mart. You're driving. Why do I always have to do this? So that's been going on now for years. And this is why I don't give her a lot of stuff, because it gets broken. That's why I'm not giving her the printer too. He'll break it. She'll do something to it, and in a week it'll be dead. Patty has a lot of stuff in her place. She does take care of it. And I try once I get the place straightened out. My printer table on the other printer, the ice machine, go back to where it belongs. I do occasionally need ice even in the wintertime. And I did find one other thing. It's over there. I have a very thick acrylic scarf. And then I have a very thick wool scarf that I found. So wool says hand wash only. The acrylic is nice and warm. The wool is wonderful. So, and somewhere my other glove is in here. I don't know where it went to. And I'll be glad when it stops raining, because then I can go up with my little cart and take, I have this skin stuff in my scalp that's flaking off and driving me nuts. I can get rid of all those cans and bottles. That will probably pay for cat food. Where is everybody? Yeah, I have to go plug stuff in for. I can't say what I want to say. There are other things that take batteries. I'm surprised she didn't call me for that too. all I'm going to say. And I got her the smoothie maker that she made. I don't know if she ever made smoothies. I got her the blender that died. I think it was $130 blender, and one day it's a brand new blender. Why she didn't call me, and I could have called whoever I bought it from and say it stopped working. And what she did, I don't know. Or it was the original blender. I don't remember. I'm still making payments on it. Brand new blender died. I got my mother's blender from 2014 when she died. Still works. Because I keep care of stuff. They may sit in drawers for ages, but they still work. I got that smoothie maker. I still got to clean the outside again. And then when I get some fruit and some juice, I can make smoothies or milk. Costco had 2 big bottles of 90-calorie milk for $5. That's a real bargain. Let me get some of those. So, just frustrating. I got other things that could be doing. When I get the urge to clean, I start cleaning until I get a calf pain or a foot pain or a back pain, and then my body says, that's it, you're done. And then I got to very guiltily, is that a word, guiltily? Feel very guilty of moving the kitties, but I go, kitties, I have to lie down. Fluffy always jumps off the bed. Little girl or Fluffy get up on the Steelers blanket. The other one runs off the bed. And every once in a while, we'll grab a little girl. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're going to get cuddled and hugged. She's very happy. She lies next to me all night. The biggest problem I have when I wake up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning is, kitties, I got to go to the bathroom. You got to move. I can't get off the bed with you in the way. And Fluffy sleeps right here. So it's very difficult to go to the bathroom when the cat is sitting on your chest and then the other cat is sitting between your legs or on my kneecaps. That's why I need a bigger place one day. Of course, if I take Fluffy, Fuzzy, Mama Cat, Little Girl, Pretty Little Gray, Big-Headed Gray, and the Shy Gray, that's 7, isn't it? Or is it 8? Oh, I forget Kitten, 8. What if I wake up and I have 8 jumped up me and I have cats? I have to go to the bathroom. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Because you get to be the cat daddy, They love you. But they love the warmth. They like the warmth and they feel safe and they're guarding you all at the same time. So, okay. This is a new year. And I ask for this all the time and I never get it. I'm not picking on you. You're the only person in here. Who else would I have to pick on? But I always ask for this and I never get it. So in 2023, it is time for people to start donating to the channel or I will do less live videos. And I thank my subscribers. And I will do a video tomorrow for my subscribers. Now that the iPad works somewhat. And of course, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month. I don't understand with 6,200 subscribers why I don't get more donations. But, man, where is everybody? Maybe they're all hungover after watching or they got asphyxiated by the smell of roses watching the Rose Day Parade. They had a big float with Jesus on it. I'm going, that day is over, so why is he in the Rose Bowl Parade? That'd be silly. You went down to Pasadena and you go to the staging area and there's Jesus driving a float, Not to be sacrilegious, everybody's a Christian, but there's Jesus driving a float. You can't see him because he's underneath, and I don't know how they see out there. Periscope, TV cameras, how do you keep running into stuff? Or the next float in front of you? I have no desire to see a Rose Bowl parade. I'm watching it on TV. They ran it today because they wanted people going to church on Sunday. So, and I had a couple tie wraps that came off of something, and I promptly lost them inside the bed or under the bed. I was gonna see if I could hold up that sign. I put this crappy tape I had, and that didn't hold it up. I need to get Gorilla Tape and Gorilla Glue. But the tape would hold to the sign, but wouldn't hold to the metal of the can rack. So Patty's going to bring me, there I go again. Patty's going to bring me some canned goods tomorrow too. So I hope she'll cut my hair. All right, I'm going to go. It's, not much talking going on. Oh, PS4 collector. Yeah. What was I looking at? Something. That's something. It's to work with the PS5, but I don't remember what I was looking at last night. I was going through eBay stuff. I know nothing about the PS4. I know nothing about the PlayStation. I know nothing about the other one, whatever it is. What is that thing? Not the place. The other competing. I don't know who has Microsoft Xbox. I guess that's Microsoft. Happy Deer. I know little about the Switch. Kathy had a GameCube. I had a Sega Genesis. I had the N64, which I loved playing on the N64. And I had Atari game machines. And Glenn, my late friend, had a ColecoVision at one point. Played a lot, and then television. He bought all those new, and we played a lot of games on those. So, and now there's a new thing where they got a revamped Atari with cartridges with every Atari game ever made. I wonder if they got the horrible E.T. on there. And they dug out the cartridges that were buried in a landfill in like Arizona, and now they're selling those cartridges for $200, $300, $400, $500 that were never supposed to see the light of day. So I couldn't believe it. I saw that somewhere, and then $200, $300, $400. Hello, it's like a $10 video game. I'm not paying $400 for a video cartridge that's been in sand. I mean, I know how to open them up. I know how to refurbish them. I go way back, folks. But I'm not buying a $10 cartridge or $20 cartridge new. And the infamous one about Custer's Revenge or something, where they were killing Indians and doing other things not nice. That's for sale for a lot of money too, particularly if you get it new in the box. I used to love playing Superman, Tank, Asteroids, Missile Command, Space Invaders, Pong, and Brickout, Color Brickout, Galaga, and Dig Dug, and one of my favorite arcade games was Mappy, Spy Hunter, Gauntlet. Everyone in the bottom would have all those machines in my house. And Kathy can have her house. She's promised if she ever gets the house, keep it clean. That will remain to be seen. So, I like that PS4 collector. The original E.T. game. Let's see. Oh, I'm on eBay. Okay, that's good. Let's see. First of all, I think there were about 3 games that came out at the same time, all of which were banned immediately. Custer's Revenge, Mystique video game, complete in the box, $263.23. Here's another one for $300. Good God. New and sealed. I can see where it's expensive. Never opened. $799. $349. Here's an HPS computer game. I don't no idea what it is. Desperate Glory, Last Stand at the Little Bighorn. I don't know what an SPS computer game is, though. They got several. Here's an SSI game, Though Greater Glory, Civil War game, $20. PC CD-ROM 2016. Okay. By the way, I didn't know there's a movie, UFO with Gillian Anderson, where they meet the aliens or something. So, good Lord, what the hell is this? Starflight 2 Trade Routes to the Cloud Nebula IBM 3.5-inch disc PC sealed $139.99. Some of the old share online games are going for a small fortune now. So let's see what E.T. God, that game sucked. Lon TV did a thing and he showed, and I'm not going to even talk about E.T. So that put the nail on Atari's cost. Oh, $549. And here's 2,600, all cleaned, all tested, working, $6 to $32. You get a stack of games here. I lost my storage. I used to have things that stacked up and you could lock them in and had all my cartridges in there. I was so mad when I lost my. I must have had 100 Atari games cartridges easily. And I hated Pitfall, where the guy had to swing through the cables through the jungle. That drove me nuts. Here's a game I never saw. E.T. Phone Home for all Atari computer systems, $50, 1986. So, okay, there we go. There's your E.T. $5. Yeah, I know, but it's not the same. You know, I've got an Atari and I can't reach it. I need a ladder. And the charging cable and the charging brick, whatever it is, and the controller's in Kathy's storage. I've got an Atari 5200 in the bedroom. I've got my Sega Genesis and Kathy's stuff. I've got my N64. It's not the same. I can get a Raspberry Pi. And I don't want them in my hand. I want them connected to I got my old, they'll work on my weird Westinghouse monitor that used to be my mother's with the 3-color RGB. And somebody on Twitter put a thing, connect to RF, the old up and down thing that was metal, and the little things would break off, and they were aluminum and really crappy, and you connect them to your TV to play your Atari or whatever back in the 70s. Remember these? Old school stuff. Of course, they do have these consoles you can get, and they've got hundreds of games. They're on the floor. I don't want to be standing up with my knees, my back. And you can get these ones where they've got like 400 or 500 games on them. Or you can go to the Walmart and order them. They're made of a pressed fiberboard or something. And you've got a big game like that. But I'd like to have the real stuff. Hard to find a Mappy. But let's see if I can find a Spy Hunter. Now the hard ones to get are the sit down. Let's see. Whoop, not WPI. Windows something. Let's see. Spy Hunter. I can't, wait a minute, you stupid computer, you stupid keyboard. You're not supposed to do that. I typed the, how did I get W mesh? That's because I'm not looking at what I'm typing, probably. Spy Hunter Arcade. 500 GameCube. I didn't know. 500 PS Vita. Now I understand that's relatively rare. Okay. Mini arcade game, $15. Arcade marquee, $15.95. I don't want no marquee. There are a few I wouldn't mind having a marquee of. Decal. Spy Hunter cockpit wiring harness, $500. What would you do with a wiring harness if you don't have the arcade? Arcade side detail graphics, $219. Where's the arcade? What you'd probably do is go get a pinball guy that sells pinball game machines and see if you can find it. Boy, I don't even. You used to be able to find these. I guess it's getting harder and harder to find. Oh, nothing there. Wait a minute. What's in the bottom here? Hold on. Oh, that's stuff I looked at last night. Cabinet. Okay. Again with the graphics. Empty arcade graphic video game cabinet, $50. Local pickup. That wouldn't be bad if you had all the parts of it. Here's Street Fighter 2 Rep Production. Boy, where are the original? Here's a arcade up, one-up cocktail table riser. Pac-Man Street Fighter 2. Oh, riser only. It's not the machine. Here's a Sega Blast City arcade game cabinet, $2,400. Oh my God. Here's a stool, not the machine, for Sega Candy Japan arcade Blast Net Astro City, $59. The stool you sit on. Okay, can't find any. Here's another machine and another cabinet, so not finding it. $60 for a stool. Good Lord. Let me try one of my all-time favorite. Let's see if I can find that. Oops. Even more than Spy Hunter and Mappy. The thing I played more than anything. I probably could have bought a machine. Gauntlet. I don't know. Was ever our Gauntlet 3? Side art. Good Lord. Bar top arcade cabinet kit, $114. Another kit. Another kit. Another kit. Marvel versus Capcom arcade. Oh, that's the one you buy in the stores. $680, $864. Virtual Tennis 2. I have no interest in tennis. Dedicated Nomi cabinet, working good, $3,495. Good Lord. Terminator, no, it's arcade again. I don't want the arcade one. I have one of them. Here's a Super Street Fighter 1250. Here's a Raspberry Pi system, 9 games. Arcade machine cocktail cabinet, $12.99. That's not $12. Konami Police 911 2 arcade cabinet in the original Japanese artwork, $2,100. Let's see here. They should separate these, arcade one and the originals. Hey, there's one of my favorite. Dig Dug 2 tabletop, $232. I'd have no room for it, and I have to wait till we get a house. Let's see. Boy, you don't even see Gauntlet on here. A couple of years ago, you could. Let me get rid of the word arcade. Huh. Same crap. No, you can't find it. Oh, that's why. Okay, it's got arcade and jukeboxes. Gauntlet magnet. Refrigerator locker movie. There's a Gauntlet movie. Gauntlet 2 magnet. Men's shirts. Kitchen cabinet drawer handles. I don't know what's going on with that. A whole bunch of drawer handles. What does that have to do with arcade games? Oh, eBay is so messed up. Collectible refrigerator magnets and more. Replacement arcade gaming parts. Everything is looking for Macs to buy. They always have parts only Macs. You should have a separate listing for those. I can't find this. Let's see one last thing and I'll give up. The other all-time favorite, the Captain, I played for hours. Mappy arcade game board, $345, $110 for a connector. Nintendo Play Choice, 10 Macmillan cartridge, $114. Side art, $125. The marquee, $150. If I had the money, I'd buy the marquee. There used to be shirts with Mappy on them. 60-in-1 JAMA Classic multi-arcade game, PC vertical classic multi-cade, $60. Asteroid 2 steering wheel driving games, $20. And I don't see Golden Key. I used to play that a little bit. The marquee, though, not the game. Huh. Where are all these machines anymore? Oh, maybe I had to change it. Tiny Arcade Mappy, $23. Famicom NES. Okay, let's see. They do have this plug and play. I tried one I bought for the Atari and it didn't work. Would not work at all. Really mad. Had Asteroids and Centipede and it would not work. It must be a game arcade sellers out there somewhere. Oh, the old video game consoles outlet, arcades market. Let's click on one of these. Maybe we can. Hold on. Pac-Man arcade refurbished, $11.80. Ms. Pac-Man Galaga combo, $12.80. Dart machine, $2,000. My God. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, $2,500. Donkey Kong, new $13.80. Well, even they got driving games. Area 51 Maximum Force. I played a lot of Area 51. $26.80. Cruising USA refurbished, $24.80. Maximum Force, I played a lot, $26.80. I better win the lotto. That's all I gotta say. Oh my God. Try this guy. Oh, that gives you more Google searches. So that first one was useless. Look at one last one here. Here's your thing here. Supayak. 33.99 games in one Pandora box video arcade games. Check Amazon. The modern day thing, unavailable. The SUPYAQUE 33.99 games in one Pandora box arcade games. Unavailable. So whatever that was, it's not available. Game room goodies. Okay, this is another guy. Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man. Let's see. We'll do one last thing. Bear with me, please. Wow, oh my God. You know those things you would sit down in? And it'd be like a whole wrap around you. You had a seat. Cruise and Blast arcade game raw thrills, $12,800. Fast and Furious, $4,000. Transformers Shadows Rising, $20,000. Holy cow. Mission Impossible, $37,000. Hot Razor, $6,500. King Kong Skull Island, $45,000. Oh my God. Oh, these are driving games. I'm going, my good Lord, I cannot believe what they want for this stuff. Pinball machines. Brand new, redone. James Bond 007, 72. Kathy loves pinball. Let's see. $1943. I played that a lot too. $4,000. Popeye, $3,200. Pong coffee table game, $4,000. Rampage. Ooh. Crush, Crumble, and Chomp on the Apple II, $4,000. Good Lord. Missile Command, $4,000. I'm getting a little. Why am I getting dizzy all of a sudden? Well, anyway, that's the end of that. All of a sudden I got a wave of dizziness. I don't like that. I think it's time my body is saying to lie down. Every once in a while I get vertigo. Where would I put it? Yeah, Green Elf, your life force is running out. Blue Wizard. I played the Archer all the time. But I can't find it anymore. It's not available. It's terrible. We do win a lotto. I can't get my Gauntlet 2. Maybe I could go to one of these arcades. They might have one. Offer the guy a lot of money. We found Alien something at Lake Tahoe in Harrah's, and Kathy went crazy for it. We only had so much money. She loved it. Get her an Alien game. Win the lotto and a couple pinball machines. I know where I could go. The Las Vegas Pinball Museum. They would know where to get this stuff. Blue Wizard needs food badly. I was wondering where you could attack Blue Wizard, rip his food and kill him, rip off his food and kill him, attack the elf. Green Elf, your life force is running out. And find that announcer and shoot him. Shut up. You get tired of that. There is a way to shut that off, where the guy shuts up. I played a lot of Gauntlet. I played Mappy one day, and I spent $75 playing Mappy. Oh my God. A lot of Spy Hunter, Mappy, Rampage, King Kong, Godzilla, and the Godzilla would get electrocuted or get his fingers burned. Played Crush, Tremble, and Chomp on the Apple II a lot. Cooking method of arcade. You launder money through it for me. Yeah, oh, sure, why not? We can both be in the Gray Bar Hotel. I don't want to go to jail. I'm too old to go to jail. Too old to go to prison for having a front for meth lab. You should have asked me that 45 years ago when I was young and willing to take a chance, but I got cats that need me. The arcades are coming back, by the way. I've seen them around. They're coming back. They're getting more popular. The big thing I got told when I lived in Sacramento in the 80s, they closed down because the insurance costs were getting prohibitive. Someone gets injured, you get sued, and then you're in deep trouble. Some kid slips and falls on a newly mopped floor. Somebody spills a soda. Lawsuit time. So this has been kind of fun, though. I've seen kids play in arcades. We have a Japanese thing in Sun Valley Mall that's all Japanese arcade games. I looked in there and I wasn't thrilled, but let me. Oh, there is a used game store on Clayton Road here in Concord that has all the old Famicom and you name it, they've got it. Let's type one last thing to see if it arcades here. Why do they do this? They got the Google search and it's in little tiny print, and then I have to go. Here we go. The Flipper Room. And flipper, oh, wrong flipper. The Flipper Room, Concord, California. Closed. Opens machines. Where is it? Sherry Circle, Concord. And they got arcade. It's 257 photos. Round one bowling. Now that's one I wouldn't really call that a video arcade. It is, but it's all Japanese crap. Kazar Laser Tag, Concord High Scored Arcade in Alameda, where they used to keep the naval vessels. Phoenix Games in Concord. I think that's the one with the Clayton Road. Emporium in Oakland. Open till 12 a.m. Retro Chick Cocktail Bar and Arcade. Family Amusement Coin Op, Fairfield, California. Closes at midnight. VP Here Now, San Francisco opens at 3 a.m. That's interesting. Game Day VR, 12. Play Live Nation, Hayward in the Southland Mall, which they're Playtime Gaming in Pittsburgh. Hero Hangout VR Arcade. Beat the Wizard Amusements in Pacheco. Wait a minute, that's where I live. Almost. Oh, Amusing Game Supplier. Well, I'll have to go over there. Center Avenue, Pacheco. I'll have to go over there sometime. We Buy Arcades. Round one bowling, Rack and Q. Hyperspace, Los Altos. That's way down the peninsula. Here's one, the Hero Hangout. I like the name. So, Beat the Wizard now. See where Beat the Wizard is. Maybe I can get the iPad and do an interview with the guy. Center Avenue. Well, find some arcade dealer. I'll have to go talk to him. Maybe I can get Patty to drive me over there someday. Roundabout. They're back. They're coming back. A lot of people don't want to sit there. I mean, and after a while, your hands hurt, particularly when you get older. I got arthritis in my hand. When I got the pain in my thumb is finally subsiding. Doing too much on the phone, but people get tired of playing the. They want the actual experience. It's gonna come back. I gotta let my eyes get tired. Scared. Excuse me, staring at the screen all the time. Okay, this has been fun, but I think my getting vertigo, staring at the screen, my body's telling me to go to sleep or something. I don't know what the hell that was. That was a little bit scary. I asked my doctor about that. I said it happens. Paul gets it too. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Hope you have a service cat or a service cat. And hey, I might get a service cat that is my service cat that does my laundry and and then cuddles with Fluffy and little girl. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe, stay off the roads if it's flooded. Stay home. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month. I will be doing a video tomorrow for the membership, or actually, tonight when I get done later. My little UFO white thing died. It's the connector, and they're sealed. I can't fix it, or I can solder it once I got a solder gun. Have a great night. Definitely need a haircut in the new year. This is George Senda, the real, authentic, official, the one, the only, the original, and not an imposter, the guy from Pittsburgh. Thank you for coming in. It's been fun. Donate to the channel in 2023, folks, or you'll see a lot less live videos. Bye-bye for now.